Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you are in the world following this global event called ITNCMA 2021. I'm thanking you for taking your time in participating in the event. My name is Mohammed Masakin Moin. I'm the founder and the managing director of Mway Travels and Tours based in Sri Lanka. We are predominantly a DMC and FIT and MICE operators in Sri Lanka. I'm thanking the ITC and CMA organizing committee for doing this wonderful job and in bringing all the tourism community together in a global event such as this. Thank you. Let's start with the presentation. Hello again. We all are facing a hard time, don't we? Pandemic has been here for last 2 years and we are facing a lot of difficulties in continuing our regular operations. And thank to IT and CMA for bringing us together again so that we can explore ways on how we can create opportunities for each other and at the same time share knowledge and impart ideas so that we all can grow together and we can bounce back better than before. Let's hope for that. My name is Moin again. I'm from MV Travels and Tours in Sri Lanka. Now I'm going to do a presentation with you on how Sri Lankan tourism is getting ready during the pandemic and after the pandemic, hopefully it's so. We are based in Sri Lanka. We established this company in 2009. Now we have been in the industry for last 12 years, except for the last year's minor operations that we had undergone. We are very much specialized in unique tours. I will explain you in the next slides on what are the unique tours we are interested in. And at the same time, we are also a MICE operator, and we predominantly do a lot of FITs to overseas countries who wants to travel from Sri Lanka. And this picture you see here is taken by one of our tourist photographer at the Nigambu fish market. It looks amazing, isn't it? Let me explain you Sri Lanka's COVID-19 situation and its protocols. Actually, when the first wave hit Sri Lanka, we were very much under control. The government had a good handle on the situation, and the country was locked down for nearly 3 months. And we were able to get away with minimum damage done. So, industry started to work on since the last year's later part of the third quarter of the last year, and everything went smoothly until we had the second wave in October. That derailed our operations for another 2 months. Then in January, February, we were able to get back to our normal life with the restrictions, of course. But in April, we had the third wave, and subsequently, it was followed by the Delta variant that originated in India, which caused havoc in the last 2 months, especially in July and August in Sri Lanka. According to the Civil Aviation Authority and the Sri Lankan Tourism Board regulations, presently the travelers only can use the travel bubble towards Sri Lanka. What are the travel bubble packages and the details are in the website that I have shared here. In addition to that, Indian nationals have, if they have 2 vaccinations done, they are exempted from the quarantine laws. And also Sri Lanka has imposed some of the nationals tough restrictions where the different variant of COVID-19 exists, and they want to prevent and safeguard the borders from spreading in Sri Lanka, so that they have put up restriction in certain nationalities. If you can contact me, I can share the official document where you can have a comprehensive information on that. Yeah, let's move. Present COVID-19 situation, as you can see, Sri Lanka's fatality rates stands at 11,500, and it's increasing. But numbers are decreasing every day. You see this 2,475 on 14th of September. The diagnosis has been done. This was 5,000, to 5,000 a month back. So nearly 50% decrease on that. And the death rate also has been declined by 40%. You can see the trend line here, from where we stood in the later part of August to now. The trend is declining. Hopefully it will decline further so that we can have a good time. Yeah, Sri Lanka is one of the favorite destinations for tourism. It has been endorsed by many tourist organizations as well as media organizations. Here you can see the CNN and Bloom in CNN that has the news has come that Sri Sigiriya is one of the Bloomberg magazine has designated it as one of the world wonders. And the BBC Good Food team has named Sri Lankan cuisine as number one trending cuisine in 2019 on their list. And Travel Asia magazine has designated Sri Lanka as one of the top 25 destinations in the world to travel. So these endorsements are ever increasing, and in the Lonely Planet magazine, Sri Lanka top ranked in 2019 for the destination to travel. And in USA Today, Sri Lanka has been designated as number one destination for warm weather, and lot of photographic opportunities in Sri Lanka. So lot of social media influencers, social media followers visiting to Sri Lanka to take beautiful pictures. So these all what Sri Lanka can offer. At Mway Travels, what we do is, number one, we are a DMC operator local, and we also do extensively FIT tours to worldwide destinations, and we also into mice. Uh, as I said, we do a lot of specialized tours. One of which is Ramayana Tour, which we known for in the world. If you Google Ramayana Tour, definitely our company has will come on the top. Sri Lanka has a historical linkage with India. You know the legendary story of Ramayana, where Rama's wife Sita was abducted by Ravana to Sri Lanka. So there are a lot of footsteps of Ravana, and where the Sita lived. We can take up a tour to. Here, uh, this is one of our guests from Malaysia. They have visited where Sita was I mean Ravana was hiding Sita. So this is one of the exciting tour that we do. And this picture was taken by one of our participant guest in the photographic tour. We also specialize in photographic tour. We have a lot of hotspots for picturistic places to visit where you can take photos, and we can guide you on that. Sri Lanka has a long history and heritage and culture. Sri Lanka has a unique language called Sinhala. So, lot of history and culture to explore in Sri Lanka. This is Candian dancers performing on a wedding. It's a very 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 exciting thing. We also do educational tours. When I say the educational tours, we do to Sri Lanka, and at the same time we do to overseas. I mean, we take up university students, college students, kindergarten students, take them on tour, or travelers from wherever in the world can visit Sri Lanka to learn language, culture, heritage, visit museums, visit universities, colleges, learn the history. All these kind of combined together, we do something called education tourism, which is very unique, and um, and we specialize on that. Sri Lanka has a very wonderful wildlife, uh, wonderful active wildlife, and Sri Lanka is very famous for wildlife tour also now. This is in the place called Mineria, where elephants in the morning come to have bathing. It's very exciting. As you know, Sri Lanka is famous for tea, as well as its sapphires. So these two gentlemen from Kazakhstan have visited Sri Lanka as guests through us, and they are exploring. They are checking on the gemstones in Sri Lanka. It's very very exciting. What our concern is in the tours is that we do heavily personalized tours. We take care of the interest perspective of each and every guest of us. So our operations are very small but very heavily personalized. So every guest knows each other. I mean, the our team would mingle with them, will help them, will make them very comfortable when they are here. So this is one of the thing we expect from our DMC partners on in the outside world also, because this is what we are specializing in the making thing happen. I mean, it's very comfortable when we personalize our products, then it keeps growing and there is no stop on that. And we also ensure the security of the guests. So if you are working with us, we are expecting you to give 100% security to our guests. This is one of the main thing we believe in. And even before the COVID-19, Sri Lanka is prone to some endemics. So we always make sure the safety and safety is looked after. So this is one of the main thing. And our team is very dedicated 24/7. Anytime you can contact our team. They are very helpful and they are trained to do that. This is the growth that we are experiencing. Our DMC is 34% of our entire operation, followed by FIT, then MICE, and other services like ticketing, insurance, everything together. And we also do logistic operations, which about covers about 15%. This is one of our CSR program that we did in Meticlo, that to enhance the education of the rural kids. This is one of the counselor from India visited and giving them support in enhancing their life. We are continuously working on our growth prospects. Unfortunately, it has stagnated for the last 3 years. When I say 3 years, you may wonder what, because most of you, the last 2 years has been difficult for Sri Lanka. It's been 3 years since the Easter attack happened in 2019. So in 2019, market started to decline after Easter attack. Then we barely took it off in 2020, early 2020. Then again it went down with the COVID-19. So um, we can catch up those missed opportunities very soon after this pandemic gets settled. We also into sustainability, looking after the local communities, helping them to uh, engage them in the tourism. by engaging them in the tourism, helping the community to have substantial absorption of these tourism operations. So this is one of the fishermen in Nigambu, a dry fisherman in Nigambu, taken by a picture was taken by one of our tourist photographer. So that's it. If you want to contact us, you can contact on the numbers above, or you can, I have provided the QR code. You can scan the code and connect me on the Twitter, or you can email us anytime. Please, we are happy to help you. And at the same time, it's a very, very pleasure to be part of this event and making this presentation and making with connected with everybody. Please feel free to drop your questions. I'm here to answer them. And even if you watch these programs after the event, because you may be busy with a lot of other things that you have in your mind to optimize this opportunity, so whenever you feel free, please drop me a mail or drop me a WhatsApp message. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much. I will be sharing with you a beautiful video of Sri Lanka. Enjoy that and be in touch. Take care of yourself. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now arrived at Bandaranaike International Airport, Katanayake. We wish you a pleasant stay in Sri Lanka.